Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Tonight I want to share with you some silver and bronze rank grids. But me and Jim Morgan, while we're doing this, are going to be talking about the market, cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin bear market, and our outlook on the future for Splinterlands broadly, SPS directly, and cryptocurrency generally. So if that sounds interesting, stick around, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and be here for Thursday Night Lives. If once you join our membership channel supporting the YouTube, check that out on the community tab. Guys, have an amazing day. God bless. Okay. Boom. So right now, this season, I'm running 1258 Scholar 8 and 1. 8 is, or number 1 is already fighting in silver 3, and cruising. And today my focus is fire, so I rented a level 1 Jotun, and we're just crushing. And we are gonna this season we're not earning bronze account chests with this one. It'll be silver accounts, silver chests, and I think that'll be even more fun as opposed to those bronze. And just with a few key cards, it becomes. I love this one for the hit points, the close range. I love this one for the close range.
Like, you like that card? The Ash Golem? Ash, whatever?
Only because it synergizes with Jotun, and then it allows me to get 10 hit points and an archery attack.
Okay.
And then I got all these snipers. But because there's no armor, I'm a little nervous about this because my lava launcher is half of his hit points are gone. So
Yeah.
I am gonna run this guy. This guy's a good one with the void and the 13 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm usually just skipping it, by the way. But you know, the
They said something about how you can sort things on Peak Monster to make it easier for sending stuff. To not show duplicates, so you don't have to scroll down like crazy.
That's probably true. Hey, like I never do that, but I think I know what you mean. So I'm in here, and I'm on grid, probably, right? Or list? Maybe it's list.
Go to bulk. You said it's an option on the bottom right. Is that all the way down? Duplicates top.
Wow.
There you go.
Dude, that's way better. Thank you. Thank you, Days. Was it Days?
Yeah. Oh no, that was Dom.
Thanks, Dom. Thanks, Dom. Appreciate you. So look, the void is gonna help me out, and then the blast damage is gonna just erase.
Dude, Tusk is such a monster, man. I've learned to really like that card. Oof. Oof.
The taunt.
Who needs high speed and dodge when you can just completely destroy with blast?
Yeah. It's honestly like this card is so powerful. I might even need to pay $400 to get just the one BCX and just pass it around, you know. But then again, I rented this for 90 DC today, 90, and what is that? 1,000 DC is 80 cents, so or 1,000 DC is 75 cents, so 100 is 7 cents. So I paid 6 or 7 cents to essentially put together. Look at this, the green screen here.
Absurd.
Wins after wins.
Yeah, because it's like, you think about it, right? You could rent it for like a year.
Yeah. Oh, see, this is where it gets a little tricky, though. It's like, that's probably not going to work out.
14 mana? I think you got it, Dwayne.
Yeah, just give it a shot.
Just put a really good card in there.
Maybe this could work because it's got close range.
It's about to. Please don't. Dwayne, please don't do this.
Let's go like this. Let's try Quaid out there. He's level 4, and then we go. This is probably a good one.
You got a Why can't I think of his name?
Adam
The
subbed.
red guy, Bloodlust. Grom.
Thanks for the sub, Adam. See. What was that?
But oh, you don't have a Grom. Oh, you do got a Grom.
I do, but he's too. Oh,
Quid, you have Grom.
you're right. Let's do it.
Beautiful.
Give it a shot.
Beautiful.
If I can land 1 kill with him, that would be
Yep.
the beginning.
Yep. Uh-oh. He's using Praetor.
Yeah.
Periwinkle.
Yeah.
I don't know its name.
See, killing this will help me a lot, and killing this will help me a lot. I hope this guy doesn't kill anybody. He's not gonna. I could see myself winning this. Because the Grum's gonna go to 3 speed.
So. Yeah. Like he's only hitting you for 2 damage every turn. My bad. He's doing no damage. Okay, GG.
Nice. Dude, the beast.
Beautiful. Dude, 14 mana, Quidyuf, and Grom is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why it's nice to have those rare summoners that have 3 mana cost, or some of those epic summoners that are 2 mana cost. It doesn't really always matter if their abilities, if they don't have abilities. Like some of these summoners, as you know, this one, Talia, and one of my favorites is the green guy.
One.
The green guy.
Oh yeah, the green one. Green one's broken.
He can drop Kron in there, and in those 12
mana.
Yeah, man.
It's nuts. It's like the best 12 mana combo you can do.
The equalizer, so I can just dump a bunch of cheap ones out there, but it might. Oh, he's a starter.
Yeah.
And I'll put go like this, and then maybe.
Did you send over that Earthen Defender guy? Or I don't know his name. He's got 1 HP though, in armor.
I don't know what that one is called. What you're thinking of? I'm gonna try this.
He's a neutral.
Okay, no.
He's a neutral guy.
I don't think so.
Defender. He has like a bit of armor and then 1 HP, and then he has like thorns and something later on.
Are you thinking this guy?
No.
I don't know. Guys, how you guys been? How are you guys weathering this crazy Bitcoin cryptocurrency wild ride? I mean, Bitcoin went from 25 to like 20 almost overnight. Like this, it's just bleeding out. Now, are you guys, Jim, I want to hear what you think too. I know you're not like a crypto guy exactly. This kind of, you came to this for the NFTs and for the collectible card games and stuff like that. But are you in a mindset, like, what is this? How does this make you feel? And are you like, where are you at with all this?
I guess I kind of gave spoilers earlier to where it's like, I like seeing all this red because at some point, like, it can only go up, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and if it's towards Christmas, it starts getting back to where it was, then okay. But I also know that, you know, we are in very early stages of blockchain gaming.
Yep.
So, you know, even if it's like a year or two and things get back to where it was, you know, at the peak at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Then perfect. I will be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Buying the entire way there.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's, you know, there's no rush, and my confidence hasn't. The reason I believe in blockchain, the reason I'm excited about NFT gaming has not changed. The prices have changed, but nothing else has changed. No fundamentals. And so I'm as excited, if not more excited, because it's going to mean new buying opportunities. But I continue to believe, and I think this, I'm probably one of the last people that really think this now. but I do still think that some of these coins are going to pop. And
Mhm.
and I say that because they haven't, and I don't really understand why they haven't. I don't
Yeah.
understand why Litecoin, like, this is 2017 or 2018, and this is 2022, and it barely exceeded its old. Like, I don't know why that is so, because that's very unusual. And XRP is the same, and Tron is the same thing, and EOS is the same, and Zcash is the same, and Dash is the same. I don't know why that's happening, because usually it looks like this. This little molehill over here was the previous all-time high, where everyone thought Bitcoin was never going to get any higher. And then here we are over here, and we've come and fallen. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but I do feel like we aren't done. And one little thing I've been thinking is the Federal Reserve raised rates recently last week, and
I don't want to talk
if
about it.
what's that?
I said I don't want to talk about that.
Look at
I
this though.
think that's ridiculous.
Dow Jones, like, I mean, the markets are going to crumble if they keep raising rates, and they say they're gonna. And
Mhm.
if the markets crumble, the Fed will lose their nerve, and they will stop raising rates. They'll drop rates to zero, and they'll begin quantitative easing, which is printing money. In that scenario,
Yeah.
if I'm right about that, that would cause the markets to go soaring again, and housing, and I think cryptocurrency. So maybe that's the path to opportunity for us. I don't know.
Uh,
Trying to quickly decide here.
Oh, also that card is called Enchanted Defender.
Oh, that one with the elephant.
Uh, that's Warchang.
No, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Go like this. Okay. So Enchanted Defender is an elephant, and I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm gonna show you.
We gotta look at the lore.
Bye. Enchanted Defender is like. Hang on, we gotta go over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say look them up in game. You can go to lore as well.
What is that?
Spelling's hard.
Yeah, English is very hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
English is my second language.
Oh, say
Dude,
maybe
this ain't an elephant.
you're right. It's not an elephant. This is like groundbreaking news to me. This is like a big war. This is like a war robot.
Yeah. The lore, it says this steaming and sputtering pile of power is the result of years of secret Floridax experiments. The Enchanted Defender combines the latest magical technologies stolen from Asmari with indestructible metals from the quarries of Chimeria. Its
Dude,
power core is made from the concentrated sap of the burning land's ever-burning trees, and spied gear system from Gobson have provided its complex inner working. The dragon named it Defender,
wow.
as some sort of cruel mockery, knowing full well that it was designed to destroy.
Hmm. That's really cool, and I'm super surprised and glad you corrected me. I've always thought that was an elephant. I thought it was an armored elephant.
Oh,
Just watching it and doing nothing, been through plenty of ups and downs before. Nothing different, says Dom. If I had cash to put in, I'd start to DCA now. I bought 11 Litecoin and 4 Zcash the other day. Currently focusing on grabbing SPS and vouchers for dirt cheap, getting pretty prepared early for Rift Watchers. Yeah, man, smart. If you want Rift Watchers, if you value assets in Splinterlands, this is the time to be thinking about it, because vouchers have been at times rock bottom. 77 cents for vouchers? Are you kidding me?
it's ridiculous, man. Sign me up.
I did some calculations the other day, Jim. I was looking at the value of where is it? Look, it's FAQ with 1258 DCE arbitrage and $1.97 KS Legion. I did the math. If you were to buy 700 KS Legion packs, using the appropriate amount of vouchers, which vouchers were at the time like 90 cents, you could, and you got the bonuses appropriately, and you bought through Splinterlands, and you acquired the DEC and held the DEC until the end of the SPS airdrop. All of that would lead to roughly $1.97 per pack.
Wow.
Because you're gonna get free Chaos Legion airdropped cards. You're gonna get free SPS for holding the DC, and then you're gonna use the DC with Splinterlands to buy those packs at peg value.
Also, I think that's when DEC was 21% lower than pegged, and right now it's 29% lower than pegged.
That's right. Yeah, you're totally right. Man, it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. Am I gonna get away with this? Yes, I am. I am. Love it. Currently focusing on grabbing SPS and vouchers. Yeah, me too. SPS more so than vouchers, even though I think vouchers are great. I haven't been buying SPS right now, but I am, I guess, actively planning it. And I've said before, and I stand by it, like I really want 1 million SPS.
Yeah.
I feel people are still taking the SPS airdrop for granted. Once that stops, they'll regret selling. I think that's probably true, Days. Because I talk to some of my friends and they're like, I sell all my SPS. I sell it all. I get my airdrop, I sell it. And in the one hand, they're selling it so they can buy, they're buying reward cards that are really cheap. So on the one hand, I understand, like you're seeking a different opportunity that's really, really low, and good for you. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of betting against SPS. And I know from my own position, to try and acquire a big bag of something is really hard. Like I don't mean 500 or 1,000 SPS. That's easy enough. But if you want 1 million SPS, you don't get to do that overnight. If you went in and tried to buy 1 million SPS off the market, you would change the market by yourself.
Yeah.
And so that's why these things, when you get onto a bigger scale, have to be thought out. And you almost can't necessarily care if you're getting quote unquote the best price. You just have to come in and get, what you feel is a reasonable price. Okay, what else can I do here? Maybe I do Et and Spearman instead, and then we pull him out, and then we go melee in the first. And Toyd up there, and then we throw something in the 2 cost range, possibly another archer. No, this is a meat shield, second meat shield. Oh, make it happen.
He says, "Go ahead and do that."
Do what? Oh, I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, just go buy 1 million.
Yeah, he's saying at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, nodes are going to start dropping. I think they've already started dropping vouchers, right? I think so.
For what?
I believe nodes have started paying out vouchers already. Is that true, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, they started that, I believe, a week ago. Or over a week ago. I forget exactly. But yeah, it already started.
Which account?
I think that's partially why vouchers have been going down in price, because they essentially doubled the supply. Well, the daily supply is what I should say. How many more are going into the market?
Yeah. Do you think are people just dropping them, just dumping them?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like I feel like people they want the quick buck. I have no
Yeah.
interest in the quick buck. I have every interest in all of the victory, like in 4 years from now.
True. I was thinking about picking up some Splinterland token,
Mm-hmm.
the thing you get from your blogs.
SPT, yeah.
And yeah, SPT. Because I've been thinking about getting those like NFTs that they've been putting out.
Mm-hmm.
Just it doesn't really provide anything just to have,
Mm-hmm.
because I like some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them too. Boom, make it happen. Nope. Keep my DC, use the credits. Yeah, I have quite a few on my main account.
What is this coin?
So
What is this coin and why do I want it? It's called Bro Coin.
I know why you want it. I don't know what it is though. I have 170,000 SPT. If that blogging platform ever reaches anything significant, this will be a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
Great. Look at this. See this like one line? There was like this one day where people were buying this token. If you could
Now, is that buying or is that just like listed price?
Well, look, there's bars over here, so it was selling, and then something about that, like some whale came along and was like, "I'll buy 1,000,000 of them," and
Yeah.
and if you had listed anything on the market, I bet they bought the market, and so something like that. If you happen to have sell orders, and they'll just get liquidated, and then you're like, you can be surprised selling up here for blown away by it, but selling up there.
Saving all my vouchers from my nodes seems way too cheap at the moment. Yeah, for sure. Especially since it could just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to save up 500 and see if I want to buy another node.
Yeah.
And then just compound like we've been doing with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, man.
That's a great idea, Jim. You've talked about that before. I mean, why not, right? Like if you're already gaining assets that are just kind of stockpiling in the background, and then they start to accumulate to this place where you eventually you're surprised. Maybe you're like, wow, like I've got 500 again, and then maybe it is time to buy another node, and it partially paid for itself.
Yeah. Now I can also see people like selling them to get SPS to then restake it, so that way they can compound like quicker,
I see.
and more consistent, rather than being like, oh, I gotta wait 45 days until I can buy another node. Or it'd be like, all right, well, I'm getting 45 days of more passive income.
Interesting. Have you crunched the numbers on that? What is it preferable financially to do the SPS by selling vouchers into it?
So I haven't looked too much into it. More of just an idea I literally thought of.
No, that's a good idea. It's worth diving into, and you should. If you look any deeper, I don't know if I'm going to. I'll probably be too busy this weekend with the kids by myself, but that sounds intriguing. And if you're able to come hang out tomorrow night for the Friday Night Live, we should try and probe that a bit together.
Yeah. It's at 11:30 my time. Yeah, I think I can make that work, because I'm going to be over by Dan's earlier. We're going to do the interview, probably like record something, but I'll be sure I'll make sure I'm out of there.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, this like see, this is autopilot. Here's the thing about like we were saying earlier, Jim. This is autopilot. I've just
Mhm.
been, and I am having fun with this. Like I'm trying to think. I'm trying something new. I don't own a Jotun, so I'm playing with a Jotun. I don't play in
Yeah.
silver very often. I'm playing in silver. I'm getting to know a different part of the game and the league and the meta.
Mhm.
And so this is actually really important to me, like that I better understand this. So it isn't just like a throwaway that I get this opportunity. It has advantages that I like, and then also it happens to be a lot less onerous and less intense. And I actually like that sometimes. I don't want to always be 100% on when I'm battling, and if I'm kind of daydreaming, or if I'm talking to you or the answering a question from the audience, I get distracted and suddenly I can't any longer, like, you know what I mean, formulate the best team.
Yeah.
I don't always like that, and so it strikes me as really preferable that I have the opportunity to kind of play at this level, experience that side of the game, and then also have some fun and win some rewards. I need him to miss. Oh, no, that's that. And then I find if you get water or if you get fire, it's pretty well a lock. Doesn't always work. You can't always get away with what these things I'm trying, but often you can. Oh, man. Mm, hmm. So you got an interview this weekend, and it's not. Are you capable of talking more about that, or is that something that's got to be hush hush until you guys pull the trigger on whether it's going to work or not work?
Uh, I don't think it's hush hush, but I also don't really know what to tell you about the
Mm,
person
mm,
other than they're a graphic designer and they do really good work though.
cool.
Like I have no clue what we're going to talk to this dude about.
Mm,
No idea.
mm. But it's team effort.
Yeah, I'm just going to do what I do. Go in there, crack some jokes,
Yeah,
you know, be pretty, you
yeah.
know.
That's funny. That's funny that you say that. That's what I was gonna say. If you didn't, I was, the legs of the group. I was looking at.
Yeah.
I was sending I was messaging Rabbit on Twitter today. He was commenting on one of my posts, and he has his family photo. I can see a strong family resemblance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and buy one.
Yep. Yeah, him, and my cousin Kyle look quite a bit alike. So,
Dom says compound nodes will go up once SPS starts dropping for it. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, I feel confident nodes will go up. I don't know if they'll go up when SPS starts dropping for it. I think it's more when SPS actually finally starts moving, um, in a substantial way. Like if SPS goes up to 30 cents, which might sound like craziness, but could well happen. When that happens, that would be one of those moments where you start to really, really see a substantial new interest, I think, in the sales, because that's where it starts to, like, the cost of the SPS is going to speak to the profitability of the node. That's what I'm trying to say. Ashley says all the older common reward cards are now over 60% printed, so I bought a bunch more tonight. Such a good deal at 1 cent. I know, it's crazy to me that some of those cards are 1 cent, man. It's really crazy. but I don't know if they're going to go lower, and I kind of don't care really. For me though, I've got so many of these common, of all of these ones. Ooh, I don't have this one yet. Dude, I need that. What about the gold
The Hungry Skull?
Yeah. 50 cents. How does that compare? See, I'm almost trying to focus on my gold foils. And see, this is the question. Is 50 cents, 55 cents for the Hungry Gold Skull, and I need 38 of them. That's going to be, call it $20 US. Or do I go in here and get regular and pay $4, I think? Right? 4 pennies times. See, that's
pretty much, yeah.
That's a 5x differential. What could you do with $16? And yes, gold foil is awesome, and that card will appreciate really substantially. But for you guys especially, and maybe to some extent myself also, what can you do with $16 extra? I think probably a lot. And so then it becomes real. Go ahead.
The other thing is also regular to gold is it gives you 25 times more collection power, correct?
That's true. That's true.
So I mean that like essentially 4 times or 5 times, whatever you want to say, four times more, is kind of worth it at that point.
Okay, Jim, you convinced me.
Especially when we still got the airdrop going.
We need 38 of them. But then, how am I getting hosed? So 55 cents, 59 cents, 80 cents. Okay, no, now this is getting out of control.
Oh, whoa. We didn't say we were going to do that now.
This is what we're seeing here is an important comment that I want to have a digression on, and then we'll probably have to wrap, guys. I did a video today, and it'll be out soon. I'm talking in part about, I think it's called Bitcoin Dead. What about SPS and DEC? Or it might be this one. Splinterlands NFTs will not appreciate. I think it's this one. NFTs will not appreciate. I can't remember, to be honest. But in the video, we talk about, I was answering a question from the audience, and the audience was asking about how it could be possible that certain cards, the Gargoyle Lion, for example, could reach 50 cents per BCX. Because I believe it could. I really do. I think the Gargoyle Lion is an interesting card, and I think it could be 50 cents. It's currently 1 penny. And the person's like, that's not possible. The market cap would be too big. And this is a conversation I've heard so many times before. The market cap would be too big. That's not possible. It's, in my opinion, it's totally nonsense, because market cap is almost irrelevant. Market cap is a thing that we throw around and we say, oh, that market cap would be too big. It would, all we're saying when we say that is, let's go over here. All we're saying when we say that is, currently the market cap for Bitcoin is 390,000 billion, or 390 billion. And in comparison, XRP is blank or Tron is blank. The market cap in that context is meaningful because it tells you some sense of how one coin compares to another in the existing market that it's in now. That's important. That's helpful. It tells you something about size, but it's not deeply meaningful or reliable because of one factor I want to share with you guys, and I hope you guys will take this away. And it applies to these cards, is why I'm bringing it up now. When you establish a Bitcoin price of $20,511.55, which is the current price at the moment, all you're really saying is, you're not saying that 20 million Bitcoin are available and they're all worth $20,000 each. No, you're not. Like, you're saying that one Bitcoin in the last few seconds sold for 20,500. That's it. You're not saying that all the Bitcoin that exist have recently sold for that price. And frankly, most of them couldn't sell and have probably been lost due to, the keys being lost or whatever. So it's really important that we not think, and I think we often have the misunderstanding that this means every coin, because market cap means this price times circulating supply equals market cap. But circulating supply is totally misleading because most of them don't sell ever, let alone today. And when we take that piece of knowledge over here to the marketplace and we say, oh, look, every Hungry Skull is worth 55 cents per. And then Dwayne comes in here and buys, the whole first row. And suddenly what would happen? The price of Ever Hungry Skull is 89 cents. It's not 55 cents. And so it's literally one person that can come in and move the market in this context in a dramatic way, driving the price up from 55 cents to 80 cents. I actually just want the 50 centers. What? I think that's really important to understand, because I think when we misunderstand the power of, or the meaningful nature of a market cap, we begin to think that something like SPS could never reach $1, or something like Gargoyle Lion could never reach 50 cents. It's not relevant that the market cap would be quote unquote too large. That is not an argument that you guys should ever really put too much weight on, because it just means that the last Ever Hungry Skull sold to me for 60 whatever cents. It doesn't mean that all of them are worth that. And because of these markets are so thin, 84 cards in the world for this card, it's so easy to move that dramatically and rapidly. And so, yes, Gargoyle Lion could sell for 50 cents per regular common, regular foil, not gold foil. And I think that's really, really possible and maybe even probable. And so, yeah, man, I'm pumped about it. My throat's getting a little tired and I'm past an hour. I'm going to check with the crowd, see if there's any last minute questions. Hey, Black Feather, good to see you, dude. I find it weird there's multiple cards that have a floor of a penny. Weird how they all attracted that price. Yeah. Wouldn't make sense to list a card for less than its DEC burn value. Yeah, that's true. I guess you would just burn it. You guys can, you might not know this, but you can burn the cards and they will just pay you DEC for that. And
worth it.
Sometimes in the past it has been. And you almost, if it ever gets that way, then what you need to notice, Jim, is you can rush into the market, buy them, and burn them, and like you'll arbitrage positive benefit sometimes.
Yeah. Time to set up a bot.
I know, right? Would love to go
all the
below
ones
burn.
that are under.
Imagine all the bars burned. Buy cards on the market, then burn for some arbitrary. Yeah, exactly. That really happened, Blackfeather. It really did. In the old days, especially. Maybe now that Peak Monsters has an increasing amount of tools to analyze the valuation on the marketplace and all this comparison stuff, it's probably unlikely that we're going to get to a place where that happens again. Probably. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that will happen again.
Wow. We're 40 days away from the end of the airdrop. It's kind of sad.
I know. Yeah. It's been almost a year of SPS dropping on us. And I remember thinking, actually, it feels like it hasn't, like it feels to me as though that time has flown by, but almost a year. It's wild to think. Okay. Imagine if Luke plays to earn, burned all his lines. I doubt he will do that, days, but maybe that would be something to see. Very true distinction, Dwayne. I guess talking about the market cap. Yet I saw a clip with some burn cards, even some gold foil legendaries. You know what? Lots of cards have been burnt over the days and years, and they can never be recovered. So that's interesting. But of course, it takes a certain person to be like, I'll destroy this thing rather than sell it.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. But I'm back tomorrow night, 2 hours tomorrow night, probably with Jim, and that'll be on Splinterlands TV. Thanks for chilling too, Eli, Ashley, Blackfeather, Daze, Dom. I think Henning was here. Who else? Jim, obviously, Alec. Thank you guys for coming to hang out.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, and Tim. Jim, you got anything to say?
Just thanks for everyone being here, and Dwayne, thanks for having me.
Dude, it's always a pleasure. Always. And yeah, man, hope to see you tomorrow night. Guys, hope you guys come hang out tomorrow night. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing night. God bless.